Hey YouTube, it's Christabel here and we're back for another video. We're watching Better Call Saul, Season 1, Episode 3. We left it where they'd been to the desert. They'd been taken out to the desert by Tuco. He managed to convince him not to kill him. And then he got a visit in his office by one of Tuco's guys. And he wants to now rob them of their $500,000 or whatever of proceeds from their ill-gotten gains. So he basically says he likes to rob scammers, so he basically seems like he's a robber of robbers sort of thing. So he's trying to entice Saul into helping and getting information to facilitate that, and at this moment Saul's trying to sort of push back, but we all know he's going to be a criminal lawyer. So yeah, let's just jump straight into episode 3 and take it from there.
Jimmy, if I do this, do not make a fool out of me. So, everything you're doing, everything
Don't
you're
cry,
involved
Jimmy.
with, that's
You said you would
over.
never cry in county jail.
Just tell me what to do. Whatever it is, I'll do it.
What's he going to tell you to do?
Say it.
Anything?
Please, Chuck. Help me.
He got away with $1.6 million, at least.
I'm not talking details of the case with you. Good night.
Where do you stash all that dough? I mean, besides for buying that idiotic boat. Hello?
You know, if Kettleman isn't careful with that money, I mean, his whole family could be in danger.
What do you mean danger?
Jimmy, why would you say that?
Mañana.
Enough to plant the seed. Is this a voice distortion device?
Hello?
Kettleman, you're in danger! You're in danger!
Can you call back on a better line?
Kettleman, you're in danger! They're coming for your money! Bye!
Look, this is an emergency, okay? A serious, serious emergency. I have to get out of here. I promise, on the souls of my forefathers, I will get you the stickers when I come back. I will get you extra. If you geezer!
Gonna have to show him the other side of Mike. Is Mike already gangster? I'd assume he's already been a cop, so he's got some of that street. What's he gonna do to you, Saul? How are you gonna get him on board?
It was a home invasion? The Kettleman's okay?
We don't know. Neighbor was walking
So
the
they're
dog
gone?
last night, saw the front door wide open.
Of their own
Place
accord?
is
Is that
ransacked,
like,
no sign of the family, there's no note, so
or was that person
we're still
outside
figuring it out.
actually on the job? It looked like they were scoping the place. Didn't look like
What?
a team of people.
This is lawyer.
Who's lawyer?
Problematic.
What did you do?
I'm gonna pitch it back to you, so I know we're not.
Please. So I'm on that page
The
too.
neighbor lady saw a suspicious van parked across the street from the Kettleman's house 2 nights in a row. She wrote down the license plate. It was your license plate. Cops tracked your van and you, searched it, and found blood on the floor.
Not a good start.
They're calling the FBI in on this, which makes it federal. That's a bad thing, Nacho. It's very bad. But if you tell me where the family is, if you give them up now, full cooperation, deep remorse, I feel very good about knocking your sentence down to the minimum, 18 years.
To life.
I was there. I was casing the place.
That's what I said. He looked like he was casing the joint, like
All that.
I want a crew.
Fine when I left. That's it.
You had nothing to do with the Kettlemans.
The
I
Kettlemen
was
set that
in
up. They are the
the
shadiest
house.
looking couple ever.
You get me out of here today. or you're a dead man.
What?
He tell you where the family is.
He doesn't know.
But what does that mean, he doesn't know? He gave him to somebody else?
He doesn't know because he didn't do it.
Just give me a break.
Guys, can you give us just a minute?
You're gonna get your special CSI people, right? And you're gonna test the blood from that van because I guarantee you 1,000,000,000% it's not the Kettlemans.
Whose is it?
It's not the Kettlemans. Just test it.
But there are no other suspects. There's no evidence that points to anyone else.
Well, then I want to see the crime scene because you guys are missing something.
Screw you, missing something.
No, detectives, I think that's a good idea. She's 7.
Come on, why would they go through all those little kiddie drawers and look staged?
Where's the doll?
Where's the what?
Which means doll and girl are most likely together, which means...
I have no idea what that means.
Which means the kid wasn't dragged out of the house, ipso facto.
Wait, what are you saying?
Oh, woman, what job are you in?
Maybe the Kettlemans kidnapped themselves. We saw it was missing. So where is it?
The girl was scared, crying. Bad guy lets the kid take the doll to shut her up. Well, you don't think that's possible?
Well, you just put a hand over the child's mouth.
I've got to tell you something on the QT and promise not to be upset with me.
No way am I making that promise.
I called the Kettlemans. After I hung up with you, I gave them a warning call.
A warning call?
Yeah, I was worried my guy Varga was going after their money, and he was. He was going to rip them off. I deduced it from the conversation that we had. It was lawyer to client, so there was, confidentiality.
Why are you in danger?
Nacho Varga. He didn't kidnap the family, but he's a bad guy. He's a very bad guy. And the cops keep pushing him, they're going to find something. And when that happens, Nacho blames me, and then his guys turn me into a meat pinata. Right. Yeah. Hey.
About yesterday,
I was a jerk.
I was going on
Okay.
gangster.
So I will pay you what I owe
I
you,
wrote
plus interest.
check,
Just let
I
me come
couldn't
through.
cash. Take your break, Mike.
I suggest you find parking somewhere else.
Hey, I'm gonna park right here.
I don't think you want to be doing that.
Oh yeah? What are you gonna do? You got a poop-filled diaper in there? You gonna throw it at me?
Here's the deal. You assaulted this man.
Give me a break. I barely touched the guy.
But you laid hands on him first.
Finger. I laid finger on him.
Well, whatever your interpretation, it was still an assault.
This gentleman is willing to let this go, not press charges, if you help us out.
Perfect day.
Guys, wait a second. I changed my mind.
Sorry, what?
I don't want to press charges.
When you realize how wrong you are about all this, I'll take an edible arrangement as a sorry, heavy on the pineapple. Hey, hold up. How come you let me off?
All right, I believe you.
I knew it! I knew it! Finally, someone believes me! Why do you believe me?
I heard the details. Your story makes sense. The Super Bowl. Cowboys, Steelers. Took $6 million in bets and skipped town when things didn't go his way. Not everybody thought he was on the beach in the Bahamas or dead in the Jersey Pine Barrens. Wasn't the case. He was 2 doors down from where he lived in a foreclosed house.
Not run.
That's
If
what
one's
everybody
looking, it's
expects.
hard.
It's human nature to want to stay close to home. And if this Kettleman figured
Like
out how to
Canoe
do it,
Man.
that's what he did.
Canoe Man was in a built-in wardrobe in his own house.
Nobody wants to leave home.
Almost got away with it too. Look it up if you don't know the story. They're not camping like around the corner from their backyard. That would be ridiculous. It's like, what kind of cordon did the police search? What if they were buried in the brush?
It's me. Listen to this. You hear that? I found your dumbass clients. It's a long story. Look, I'm taking them back to their place. We'll meet you there. Give me a couple hours. Here's Johnny! Hey, Warren. Hey, Jojo, sorry about that. I'm your Uncle Jimmy, all right? Now, your parents are gonna take you down the mountain back to your house. That sound good?
Talk this through.
It's not an option. You either do this on your own recognizance or the cops come and drag you by your heels. Let's go. Kettleman, time to ship out.
No.
Yes, you are.
No.
This is happening.
No.
Yes.
Is that the money?
Yes, we're doing this now. Yeah.
So, gonna keep denying it? Or are you gonna pay him a little? Interesting. So, it was quite obvious to me from the beginning that they were not kidnapped, that they sort of took themselves up and made it appear as if they'd been kidnapped and that they ransacked their own home. So yeah, that's not much of a surprise to me, but that they're actually carrying the money around with them is like, okay, yeah, you're going to get busted. So they're going to have to do something, come up with some arrangement, because to bring that back to the house with them like that, that's going to be hella suspicious. So yeah, let's see what happens there. But episode 2 is ticking along. Sorry, episode 3. It's ticking along there. Nothing big, dramatic, no big changes, but I can see the story developing and I can see the character growth. They're trying to lay in the groundwork, so I just keep ticking along. I can see the comments. A lot of people are like, this is as good as, if not better than Breaking Bad. So let's see. I mean, I don't think there are many things that are better than the original, so but until I watch it, I am gonna reserve judgment, but I assume it's really, really good and the writing's going to be good. It just seems a little bit lighter than Breaking Bad was, a bit more of a dark humour to it rather than that sort of sinister sort of side to it. So yeah, it's an easier watch, but I just want it to speed up a little bit. But yeah, it's all good. So I'm enjoying it. If you've enjoyed this, come back for another episode. Check out another one of my reactions. Subscribe, hit that notification button, comment, or do all the good stuff. Show me some like. And yeah, like I said, come back for another one. Peace and love.